Okay, so this is what the covert camera looks like when I got it from China. I actually got this from eBay for $10.99 free shipping. Pretty awesome deal. Well, this is what it comes in. I take it out and there's another plastic bag, and get rid of that, and let's get the instructions out. Okay, so just one of the first things that I had noticed about it was the metal bracket here kind of looks kind of chintzy. Doesn't really look like, I mean, it looks like a lighter from a distance, but if you look up close, it's like this little metal bracket over the top, and but hopefully no one's looking at your covert camera that closely. Got a little sticker here, make it look like it was purchased somewhere. This is going to be your camera, and this will be your microphone, I'm assuming, without reading the instructions. When I first looked at it, I was wondering where, usually there's some kind of plug-in for the USB or the memory card. Well, when you take this off, it's got to have it's got this USB port in here, so you don't have to mess with that now. You just plug this right in, no cables, no connections, anything like that, which I thought was pretty neat. And then again, this is just the top, and you just go ahead and plug it in, make sure it fits in there right, and yeah, that's your lighter. So the instructions, it tells you, it says, let's see, this is the power key. Apparently, I don't know how that's going to work yet. I haven't read anything. This will be the power key, and this is, of course, we talked about the camera and the USB. The directions look to be in English, and just briefly scanned, and it looks like they're well written. The visual angle on these is 65 degrees. The minimum illumination is 1 lux. Now, I would definitely Google luxes, because I am not a professional in what that means. It talks about storage temper, operation temperature, humidity, card capacity. So I guess this is going to take a mini or a micro SD card, which is a bummer, because it's like I have to get another one every time I want to do a video. Let's see. So yeah, the maximum card you put in there is 8 gigabytes, which is going to be plenty for you. USB interface, operating system, Windows 2000, XP, Vista. So I think whatever you really have will be fine. The storage consumption, I'm not quite sure what that means, but it says 40 minutes. I'm thinking that that's how long the battery will last, which is, again, I don't think that'll be an issue. 40 minutes of covert is going to be just fine. And then the back is in, I think this is Chinese. But yeah, anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a memory card in here and go take some video with it and see how it looks. I'm assuming this is going to be a 30 frames per second, even though I didn't see that on here. Oh yes, it is. Yes, it is. It records AVI files 1280 by 960 at 30 frames a second, which that's typical for covert cameras. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and go out there and take some video, or do it in the office. I'm not quite sure yet, and we'll see how the video turns out. Okay.
Okay, so I think I got the video working on this. This camera is not intuitive at all. I mean, I can't. I had quite a hard time getting this going, even with the directions. Maybe I just overcomplicated things, but so here's the video quality. As of right now, I don't know which way is right way up or whatever. I guess I'll find out when the video is done. The sound should be okay, I'm hoping. I'm flipping it over here just in case. And yeah, 30 frames per second should be all right on this. So this is just in a house room with just a normal lighting. So hopefully this turns out okay. And yeah, we'll go ahead and dive into the rest of this camera.
Okay, everyone. I was going to attempt to show you guys the functions and how it worked and how you get into recording mode, but you know what? I can't get it to go there, and I've tried everything. I don't know how I got it to video at tape the first time, but I did, and trying to replicate that is ridiculous. It should not be that hard to get this into video mode, just for a demonstration. And so, with that being said, I can't show you it, and I'm not going to recommend this lighter. I mean, I maybe have just got a bum lighter camera, but either way, I can't go out and say get this camera. He's going to kick butt. I just can't say that. So, with that being said, on this camera, don't get it unless maybe you know somebody who knows it better than I do. I don't know. I'm so frustrated with it. I can't even fathom somebody trying to go through this during an investigation. Yeah, it's just not a good buy. So, later, guys.